Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Philips Multigroom Series 7000 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a Philips face, hair and body trimmer. It has 12 tools comprising of 11 attachments, and it has a 2-hour runtime plus quick charge, is 100% showerproof and has a 5-year guarantee. And here are some of its features. And the model details. And taking a look at the back of the box. So it does have dual cut technology for more efficient trimming. And a list of the contents or accessories that come with this premium trimmer. Okay, now let's go ahead and open up the box. But of course, cutting the sticky seal apart. And of course, pulling out the box flap or tab. And there's some environmental information right there at that link. And let's continue to open up the box packaging of the Philips Multigroom 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. Okay, so that's the contents emptied from the box. Let's close it up and set it to the side. Let's set it on the right hand side of the frame right there, and just taking a look into the card tray with all the contents from this Series 7000 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. And now let's spread the contents out across the tabletop so we have a nice clear view of all the items that come with this premium trimmer or multi-groomer. And taking a look into the box again, or tray again, with all the main components or accessories of this multi-trimmer as they are. So lots of attachments, as you can see, all in various individually sealed clear packets. So just going to set everything down and then we'll take a close-up look. Of course, we have the multi-groomer or trimmer itself, and lastly there is a cleaning brush, it appears. So that's the tray emptied. Always check the underside to make sure nothing is attached or tucked under there. Setting that aside. Okay, so those are all the contents and accessories from this Philips Series 7000 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. Okay, so I think that's as best as I can set it out without taking up too much time arranging them, hopefully. Let's see, or maybe just take that extra moment there to just set them out somewhat, or at least spread them out. So right there we have some papers, which we'll take a close-up look in just a moment, and all the various attachments, and of course the multi-groomer itself on the left-hand side of the frame. You can see all the various parts, or at least the tools or attachments, and of course the power adapter as well. So this is a cordless multi-groomer or trimmer. So right there, all the items set neatly in the frame as best I can right there. Okay, so let's start off by taking a look at the papers. So it does come with a sign up now, extend your guarantee leaflet right here. Okay, just gonna find a space somewhere and set that down to the side. And then of course there is some international warranty information, so you can see right there. Not going to open this up because it's going to get very fiddly with the size of this warranty booklet. So we're going to set that down to the side as well. And there seems to be some safety information here, what it appears. So some important safety information. Just going to take a quick look at just the main parts right here. But of course, always make sure you read through all the booklets and instructions and advice before attempting to use any such electronic device. So just set that down. And lastly, we do have, in terms of the papers or booklets, there is what appears to be a user manual for the Philips Multigroom Series 7000 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. So just taking a quick look inside, so just details the various ways in forms of diagrams on the various attachments or tools. So right there, and that's the booklet for this Philips Multigroomer Series 7000 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. Just going to set that down on the left hand side. I'm not going to cram it in because there's just too many parts here to show neatly right there. Okay, so we do have a pouch here, a storage pouch, as you can see right there. Nice to see, and it does have drawstring toggles and the Philips branding on it. So that's to, of course, store, and always make sure to just check inside to make sure nothing is stuck in there. So that's emptied. So right there, just going to set that down somewhere, perhaps right there in the frame. Might shift it later on, but as we continue, there appears to be a cleaning brush as well, as I mentioned earlier, when removing the items from the box packaging. So right there, a small little cleaning brush, which is quite handy, and it does have stiff bristles on it, as you can see right there. Always important to clean your trimmers and maintain your equipment. So right there, setting that down and moving on to the next item. Just gonna find a spot somewhere. Okay, so various forms of attachments, as we can see. Let's start off with the smallest one. So there is what appears to be a dual or detail metal trimmer in this packet. Just going to give you a look right there. I'm gonna find a spot to set the packet down. So right there, just going to shift the items right down so they don't interfere with the foreground while we're having a look. Right there is one of the attachments. So this is the detailed metal trimmer. So right there, giving you a look as to the design and of course the trimming edge of the trimmer. So right there, right there. Okay, so that's the detailed metal trimmer. And moving on to the next item, just going to find a spot somewhere there. Moving on to the next item, so all we're going to do is just take a quick look or detailed look at all the different attachments. So there is a nose and ear hair trimmer as well. So this one right here. So giving you a close-up look for trimming your nose and ear hair. So you can see that it does kind of have a spiral-like design on the edge or tip of this trimmer. Okay, so that's the ear and nose hair trimmer. Okay, just trying to get focus right there. Okay, and moving on to the next trimmer. I'm just going to set that down as well. Let's find another item. So we have a precision shaver right here. So taking a close-up look as well. So nice to see that they have a shaver attachment. So once we can get focus on this right there, so you can see, giving you a close-up look at the attachment, and of course the design right there of the shaver head that'll fit onto the trimmer. Just giving you a look as well, side profile, and of course inside. So giving you a detailed all-round look. And right there you can see that it does have a spring loaded, at least it feels spring loaded. You can see as I apply pressure, it does spring back up on this precision shaver head attachment. Okay, so right there. And moving on to the next item, let's see what else. So different combs as well. Let's find this one. Let's see what this is. So this is a 16mm comb right there. I'm just going to give you as best I can. There we go. We have focus, and just giving you a look as to the design of this comb. Right there, close-up look, and the attachment style right there. Okay, so that's the 16mm hair comb attachment, and you can see the different, how it is kind of staggered. It doesn't really matter too much at the rear, it's the front that you want to have a look at. So right there, nice and even in the front, and of course the depth as well right there, and the spacing between the rakes right there, or teeth. Okay, and let's go through the next item. So there is this could be a, so this is an adjustable comb. So right there it shows 3 up to 7mm in height or depth. So giving you a close-up look right there. So there is an adjustable lever right here that changes, as you can see, the angle. Okay, just gonna grip it so that you can see as I swing that lever across, it adjusts the height of the comb or teeth of the comb. So right there, giving you a close-up look at this attachment. So right there, once again, so it does tilt up and down to adjust the depth of your trim or cut right there. Okay, so moving on to the next item. So once again, another attachment. So this one is a stubble comb attachment, or stubble, yes, it is a stubble comb. So giving you a close-up look right there. And of course the attachment style right there. And it is, or has, a 1mm depth. Okay, and moving on to the next item. We do have another stubble comb or shaver right here. So giving you a close-up look. Let me just move the items on the tabletop across so you have a nice clear view. So this one has a 2mm depth right there, as you can see, with the marking on the back. So right there, giving you a look to the spacing as well. So, and let me bring up the 1mm stubble comb So both 1 and 2 millimeters side by side. So 1 on the left and 2 millimeters on the right. So they're giving you a look as to both attachments side by side as best I can, and head on as well. So they're different heights, one with a 1 millimeter and the other on the right with the 2 millimeter. Okay, so nice, good look at them both. The stubble combs. And then of course moving on to the next item. So yeah, obviously quite a few different attachments to look at. So this is another attachment. So taking a look at this attachment, this is a body trimmer or body hair trimmer with a 5 millimeter comb. So right there, giving you a look right there. So it's nice to see that they are color coded as well, in addition to being labeled right there with the body text and the depth, 5 millimeters. It's right there and right there. Okay, and moving right along, there is of course another body comb. So this one is a 3 millimeter one, as you can see right there. And just taking a close-up look at them. Okay, and moving right along, so we saw the first one was a 5 millimeter, this was the 3, and then moving right along, I'll show you actually both the 3 and 5 together as well, just in case you need to know the differences. So right there, the 3 on the right and the 5 on the left, still keeping it that way. So 3 and 5. And just shifting the items in the background, and now the 3 is on the left and 5 on the right. Just giving you a look as to the differences. So 3 still on my left and 5 on my right. Okay, so you can see the kind of teeth of the combs are different in height and of course depth as well. Okay, so those are the 2 body brushes, or body combs, I beg your pardon. And moving right along, there is a hair trimmer right here. So this is the 12 millimeter one, or 1.2 centimeters. Once we get focus on it, right there, to 12 millimeters, and you can see right there the blades or teeth of this comb with a 12 millimeter depth. Okay, so right there, nice good look all around. And lastly, in terms of the attachments, the 11 attachments. So this is the 9 millimeter one, 9 millimeter hair trimmer. So taking an all around look right there. So nice good look all around, as you can see. Okay, and just taking a look at the 3 hair trimmers or combs. Let's start with the shortest on the left. So 9. So we have, once again, 9, 12, and 16 millimeters. So we have 9, 12, and 16 millimeters, and you can see how they vary in size as well. Of course, the depth of those rakes or teeth of the combs forming the depth of the trim or cut. Okay, so 9, 12, and 9, 12, and 16 millimeters. Okay, so right there, nice good look at the 3 main hair styling combs, and then moving right along. A little bit messy, of course. Right there, just setting them as best I can. And we do have the, of course, power adapter. Just popping that out from its clear plastic wrapper, which is recyclable. Nice to see. So right here is the power adapter for the Philips Multigroom Series 7000 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. That's just giving you a look as to the plug adapter details. So this is a British 3-pin plug. As you can see, it's giving you a look as to the size right there. Excuse the background, but yeah, it does have the Philips branding, and of course the plug type or connector type right there. So its main, so the purpose of this adapter is of course to recharge the trimmer itself. So the trimmer is cordless, which is pretty convenient. Let's undo the cable tie just to show you the cable length. It's very interesting. I've never quite seen a clear cable tie such as this before. Cable wire. So let's undo this as quickly as I can right there. And right there, once I can find that special spot right there to loop through, you can see the length of the cable for this charging adapter or charger right there for the Philips Multigroomer. Okay, so fairly reasonable length right there of cable for the charger. Just going to set it down somewhere as best I can so we can move on to the main item, which is the multi-groomer itself or trimmer itself. So excuse the mess. Okay, so finally we have the trimmer in my hand. After going through all the different accessories, let's pop it out from its foam packaging, and right here you can see it does have a satin silver finish, and in terms of weight it does have a reasonably light weight to it, and size wise you can see nice styling for this premium trimmer. And of course this is one considered to be one of the tools as well of the 12 tools that come with this multi-groomer. Take a look at the bottom, you can see that's where the socket for the charging plug goes into. It does have a status indicator light as well for the charging or power battery status. Just giving you a look right there as to the size. I'm just going to set it down so you have a nice clear view as it just sits or rests along with the accessories in the background, or well, not so much in the background but on the tabletop along with this multi-groomer itself. Just doing a bit of tidying up so you can see and have a nice clear view right there. The 11 attachments, power adapter, cleaning brush, pouch, as well as the, of course, multi-groomer itself. So this is the 12-in-1 version. So once again, just gonna take a close-up look in terms of the design and details right there. So this is the trimmer right there, or shaver. And you can see the Philips branding. It does have a power button right there as well. And in terms of the body construction, it is made from plastic. As you can hear when I tap on it, and it doesn't feel cold as well, like what it would feel with a metal body. And on the other side of the trimmer, you can see that it does have a pattern there that helps with grip. And right there, some specifications. And just a side view as well right there of this Philips 12-in-1 multi-groomer. So giving you a look at the groomer resting in the palm of my hand, just to give you some idea of the size right there. So nice, comfortable size to grip, and weight-wise, very light in weight with its lightweight plastic body and nice ergonomic shape. So right there. So if you need to style right there, very light in weight, so you're just gripping it lightly right there with my thumb and index finger. And that diamond-like textured pattern does provide some grip from slippage. And now let's press on the power button to see what it's like. So right there, showing that it may need a charge because it is blinking right there. Okay, so it's low on power as indicated by that flashing orange light right there. So let's give it a charge and see what happens, and let's see if we can even operate it with the plug plugged in. So just going to show you, it only plugs in one way, so which is quite nice to see. So it does have a flat edge on one side, and let's plug in the charger end into the plug outlet. And turn it on, and you can see now the color of the status indicator light at the bottom of the handle is now flashing white instead of the orange that we saw earlier when we tried to turn it on. And let's see if we can turn it on when it's plugged in. So okay, so it will not power on, so it needs to work cordlessly, and obviously it needs some charge in it before it can start to work. So there is of course the quick charge which takes about 5 minutes to provide a brief moment of use. So let's give it a more thorough charge and come back, and let's check it out once we have some charge provided in to the trimmer. Okay, so we're back with a little over an hour of charging, and let's see if we can turn the trimmer on with the charging cable plugged in by pressing on the power button. And as you can see, it doesn't turn on. So let's turn the charger off and unplug the charging cable from the trimmer. And now let's turn it on by pressing on the power button. And like that, the trimmer comes on, and you can hear the medium level of buzz that it produces, or hum that it produces. And just giving you a look and just being careful to keep my fingers away from the cutting edge right there at the front or top. And just going to press that power button again. So very simple, nice button there with a nice precise engagement or activation. And of course this trimmer is shower proof, so you can use it in the shower under running water. That should be just fine, and it also comes with a 5-year guarantee as well. So right there, just pressing and holding on the button to see if anything else does happen. So no, just a simple tap on, tap off, toggle button right there. Okay, and once again, just giving you a look up close as I press on the power button again. Giving you that close-up look. Of course, it has the dual cut technology designed into its cutting edge for very efficient cutting. Just giving you a look right there, up close, and powering off, and back on again. Just giving you various angles up close. And let's see if I can show it to you this way as well. So right there, giving you a look up close of this Philips Multigroom 7000 series 12-in-1 face, hair, body trimmer. Okay, so with the different attachments, we simply clip on and turn on. So we've got the stubble attachment right there. Very simply clipping on, of course, with the various depths as well. This one is the 2mm one. And just giving you a look once again up close. So very simple, pop on, pop off clip attachments. And this one has the adjustable depth as well. 3 up to 7mm in 1mm increments. So once again, very simple, pop on, pop off of the various tools or attachments onto the Philips Multigroom 7000 series 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. So all these different attachments, this one being the largest one with the 16mm depth. As you can see, I've plucked off the head of the actual trimmer itself. So let's see if we can put that all back together again. It's nice to see the inner workings anyway, right there, giving you a look inside the inner workings of the trimmer. Okay, and let's see if we can put it all back together again, and that should be just fine. And just simply popping on and off right there. Very simple reattachment of the head, making sure everything's back in order right there. So nice to see that if you should want to, you can also have an inspection and do some troubleshooting yourself. So simple on and off right there of the adjustable attachment right here, and that is the precision or adjustable comb right there. Okay, so the very different levels of attachment. I'm not going to go into all of them. And then we of course have the precision or detailed shaver, and let's see if we can pop this on. So very simply, I guess we have to just be careful there, pop the head off right there and pop the shaving head on. So let's see if we can pop the shaving head on, and simply, of course, like that should do the trick. Let's see, maybe the other way around, just like that. And right there we have the precision shaving head attached onto the trimmer, or trimmer body should I say. I'm just giving you a look right there up close. And size wise, just giving you a look right there as well, so you know the width right there up close. of the detailed or precision shaving head. And once again, just be careful, and that part does also come off, so you can do some proper cleaning as well. So just making sure I've reattached it properly right there. And of course, let's see if we can get this part out. Let's see which way that is. Okay, and right there I've popped the detailed precision shaver off. So that's the precision shaver. Let's attach the detailed metal trimmer. So this is the detailed metal trimmer. Let's pop that on. So just giving you a look right there at the detailed metal trimmer. And we should be able to pop it in the same manner. Let's make sure we've got this right. So looks to be like that. Just a simple pop on. Once again, right there. And pressing on the power button, just giving you a look up close. So that's the detailed metal trimmer. And I'm just going to stop it right there. I'm just giving you a look right there. And turning the trimmer on. So right there. So it does have the dual cut technology as well, I believe, on this attachment. And let's pop it off very simply, popping the attachment off. And then lastly, of course, we do have the nose and ear hair trimmer. Let's pop that on very simply and giving you another look right there. And right there as well. So right there, simple attachment, very easy to interchange the different heads and of course the different combs as well. So right there is the hair and ear, the nose and ear hair trimmer. Okay, so ear and nose hair trimmer right there. And let's pop the standard metal trimmer back on. Let's see if we can do that by simply popping it in like that. And we're good to go again. So very simple operation and changing of the different attachments or heads or tools. Right there, of course I'm being careful there to keep my fingers away from the cutting edge of the trimmer. So there we go. So fully charged in an hour. An hour of charging does provide 2 hours or 120 minutes of usage time. And of course it's showerproof. And once again, the different attachments. So we do have the stubble combs as well as the adjustable length comb. And then we do have the body hair combs, and then of course the standard hair styling combs in black. And then we do have of course the precision shaver, the metal trimmer or detailed metal trimmer to be more precise there, and then of course the ear and nose hair trimmer or nose and ear hair trimmer. Okay, so those are the various attachments or tools that work with the Philips or comes with the Philips Multigroom 7000 series 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. So that's the Philips Multigroom 7000 series face, hair. So that's the Philips Multigroom 7000 series 12-in-1 face, hair and body trimmer. Thanks for watching and happy trimming!